Never forget that when you have every chance in the world to give up, every opportunity, literally, nobody would have blamed you. You still chose to keep going. You did. You still chose to keep going. You have really been through some shit, and you yet continue to persist despite it all, despite everything. Truly, if you would have given up in the times that this shit was going on, I don't think anybody would have said, no, they had no reason to give up. No, it quite literally would have been justified. But you continued through the fucking despair, through the fucking agony, through the fucking sorrow. You still kept your strength. You still kept the ability to persist. You still kept your dignity. You still kept your persistence, your perseverance, and you continued. Even when you could not get away from certain things, even when you were quite literally unable to move around, you were stuck in situations that anybody else would have given up. But you remember the bigger picture. It really never felt like an option to give up. Four of Swords in reverse as well. It's like even when you could have laid down and just, you still got back up. Queen of Cups. Throughout it all, you've never given up your ability to connect with others. You were in moments where you couldn't even continue going forward. You quite literally did not want to fight anymore. You could not even defend yourself anymore. You were even in situations where you didn't even defend yourself. You didn't even want to talk. You didn't care to explain yourself, but yet you still kept your grace. You still remembered your connection to spirit, even when you couldn't even hear your spirit team talking. You couldn't even understand your own intuition. You were so flustered. You were so overwhelmed, overburdened, and burned out. You were so exhausted mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You still kept going. But the reason why you are still standing right now is because you have showed people that kindness is not a weakness. Because throughout all of this, you've kept your heart. You've kept your spirit. You've kept your kind soul. You've kept your giving nature. You've kept your compassion. And even when you were at rock bottom, you still were helping other people up. Swear to God. Two of Pentacles. It was a heavy task, but you kept your light about you. You were literally kind of seen in a position of being a leader in some way. It's like every dynamic that you inserted yourself into or that you found yourself in, even when you were on the ground. I mean, you were on the ground and people were still kicking you. I mean, the shit was crazy. You had nothing to take and people were still taking from you. But you still continued on. You still helped people. You still showed love and you still balanced it quite well, might I add. Quite well. You kept your light inside of you. And that wasn't always easy to do. That's the truth. King of Pentacles, despite it all, you still were grounded. You still kept your inner stability, even when you didn't have outer stability, even when you did not have financial stability, even when you did not have physical stability, you still stayed grounded within yourself. You were a foundation within yourself. That's almost impossible. You continue forward, the Chariot. I mean, you continued forward despite everything. Strength. You stayed strong. You remained in your strength. You never backed down. There were times where you wanted to, absolutely. There were times where Four of Swords, it would have been the easiest option to just lay there and accept whatever's given to you, but you didn't. Four of Swords in reverse. Even when you were restless, you refused to lay down and take it. Six of Swords in reverse. There were times where it would have been okay to run away. Nobody would have blamed you. Nobody would have said, wow, why is that person running away? They have no reason to. Absolutely, you had a reason to. You should have. But you couldn't leave certain people behind. You couldn't. You knew what you had to do. And shit, you did it. Your energy heals environments and situations. Something you could never even quite put into words. Nobody can quite put it into words, but yet you do it. You exude balance and strength and grace and dignity. I mean, you are the calm to the storm. That's the truth. You're the calm to the storm. It's like you could quite literally go through hell. And when you get to the other side, not only were you helping people while you were in hell, you went back in hell with buckets of water for everyone else. You could find someone in the bottom of a pit and you just climbed out of yours, and you're still going to jump down there and help them. And if you don't jump down, you're going to find a way to get them a ladder. And if not, you're going to call on 10 other people to come help them. You're never just going to watch somebody suffer and keep going, no matter how many people left you while you were suffering. That could never be you. Queen of Cups, people love you for your compassion. People also hate you for your compassion. People hate you for your compassion. They despise you. They manipulate it out of you. They want to dominate you, and they want to take it out of you. They don't think you should still have it after everything that they've put you through, after you've been through. They've gone great lengths to make you a bitter person, but it's not going to happen. Have you been sad? Absolutely. Have you been depressed? Absolutely. Have you not wanted to continue? For sure. But has your kind heart and your soul and your spirit ever disappeared? Never. Some may call you naive, the fool. Could be true. Could be true. But I'll tell you what you're not. A quitter. Someone who gives up. Someone who is mean. Someone who takes the pain that was put onto them and takes it out on others and uses that as an excuse to become the people that hurt them. That's what you're not. That's what you're never going to be that. You will never be that. That is what you will never fucking be. You've always operated with integrity. You've always had morals. You've always had standards. No matter what hits you, no matter how chaotic the environment gets, no matter how bad people do you. And babe, I mean, I see right here, 5 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I have King of Wands in reverse. Okay, I have King of Pentacles as well. I have 2 of Pentacles. I have the Sun. There's times that you should have been able to defend yourself and run away, get out of that environment. But you weren't going to do that. No matter how many people tried to have power over you, control you, manipulate you, exude strength over you at your weakest points, they manipulated the fuck out of you. They pretended to love you, and they did you so fucking dirty, but you still operated in integrity. Even after operating in integrity, they still continued the manipulation. Even after you were gone, they ran smear campaigns. They literally talked so bad about you, like you were just some fucking worthless piece of shit after you uplifted them. Did you ever get revenge? Never. Never. Did you speak up for yourself? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. In some cases. In some cases, you're just like, you know what? Let the universe handle it. Let my spirit team handle it. I'm tired. I'm tired. I know my truth. I gotta keep going. There's more fucking problems to pursue. There's more people to save. There's more fucking wolf in sheep's clothing that I have to overcome and endure. And it's everyone. But you've always stayed upright, Hierophant. You've always stayed upright. 10 of Pentacles. You understand the bigger picture, and you have the power to bring communities together. You have the power to blend people together that would have never really gotten along in the first place, but you somehow managed to make it happen with your energy because you see the bigger picture. You exude strength everywhere you go, and I mean, it's beautiful. You've never let anyone take your light from you. And people hate this light. Oh, they hate this light. And it just makes it brighter. And you shine it on others who need it. And you shine it on some who need to be exposed. But nonetheless, you've persisted. 8 of Pentacles. You've never stopped. You've never stopped working. You've never stopped pouring into this life because you know you have a bigger purpose. You know.